How's it going, you guys and girls in the Illumination? Time to jump aboard the Loon Train. It's me, it's JJD. JJ Double J, the Illuminator here. Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames. But we won't get into that right now. You know, there's a right way and there's a wrong way of doing things in life. And I know too many people that are just doing it the wrong way. You know, I really and truly believe that, honestly, it's like how not to succeed in life. Well, you could be somebody that talks about yourself all the time, whether or not people want to hear it or not. That's like being conceited, you know, being full of yourself. That's how not to succeed in life. You could be somebody that you wouldn't want to hang around with. You know, if you step back and saw the way you acted towards people, that's, you know, how not to act. That's definitely how not to succeed in life. There's so many ways that you could try to be the best person out there. You know, I'm not saying it's a contest, and I'm not saying it's something that, you know, you have to always strive to be, you know, the best friend you can, even if that person's not the best friend back. But I'm not even talking about that. It's like, you know, it's like, wouldn't you want to be a person that you'd want to be friends with? You got so many people out there that, you know, like I recently said, that either they tell the same stories all the time, or they're just not reliable, or you're like an opera singer, you know, me, 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 me. Enough about you, how about me? Me, 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 me. You know, it's okay to think of yourself, and it's okay to, you know, put yourself first in some instances when it comes to your health and when it comes to things. Don't give away everything you have just because someone else has nothing. Now you have nothing. But, you know, there's a nice balance that you can find, you know, a balance of, you know, of life and friends and things that works out well. And it's an ongoing struggle. It's not something that you just wake up one day and know how to do. It's trial and error. You know, it's you try something, and if it doesn't work, you try something else. It's honestly, too many people give up on it. And I really believe that if people would put a little bit of work into the way that they act around people, they would be better people. Sometimes you have to take your cues from the other person. You know, you could go up to someone and say, "Hey, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while." And they could say something like, "Oh, well, I just, you know, got out of the hospital, you know, 2 weeks ago because," you know, and now the whole conversation changes, you know. But don't be one of those people that'll be like, "Oh, yeah, well, I was in the hospital, you know, last month and nobody cared about me." No, be like, "Oh, wow, what happened?" You know, like, especially if you didn't know. Especially if you didn't know. You could say something like, "Oh, wow, what happened? You know, this is the first I'm hearing of it." You know, you could be caring, you know, have the person talk and just say, "Well, you know, if, you know, I'm glad you're doing better now," you know. And, you know, sometimes that person might want to talk for an hour about it, but, you know, sometimes, you know, a little bit of something goes a long way. Try to get the conversation into something different if you have to. But don't be one of those people that takes over the conversation when someone really needs to get something off their chest either. You know, it's a balance, you know, and the more you work at it, the better it happens. I'm telling you, honestly, that's the truth. It really is. You put a little work into it, and you'll get rewarded. What do you think? Put your comments below. I'm off to the races. I love you all. Stay safe. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back.
Game over.
You spilled my porridge. What did you do that for?